talk to a kangaroo.
Hi there.
Who's always ready to learn about something new.
Wow.
Whose favorite book has all the animals you could wish.
Yeah.
Who's proud to say his best friend is a fish.
That's right, it's my man Stanley.
Oh yeah, it's my man Stanley.
Welcome to Stanley's World. Gonna help him figure out what life is all about. Who takes you swimming with dolphins?
Oh yeah.
Laughs with a lion too.
Cool.
No problem Stan can solve. This solving it involves having a friend like you. Having a friend like you.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley. With a friend like you.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley.
Keep 'em flying.
Oh boy, just in time for Flocks in Flight. I've been waiting all week to see this show.
Here, high above the treetops, the birds fly freely through the sky.
Wow, cool, huh?
With uncanny precision, the birds form a flying wedge.
Dennis, I said, isn't it cool?
Yes, the temperature is fine, Stanley.
Hey guys.
Hi, Stanley. Bird watching again? Sort of. Except I don't need binoculars for this.
You don't?
Oh, don't you wish you could be a bird? Even just for a day?
I don't know, dude. I was out sniffing smells in the yard today. I found a whole bunch of new ones. Except I think some of them came from me. Birds don't get to sniff. They don't even have noses. Just those weird, pointy, beaky things.
Well, you just don't understand how great it is to be a bird.
Guys, I think something's bothering Dennis.
It must feel magnificent to soar through the air like that. I'm tired of swimming. I'd trade my fins for feathers in a moment. Anything for a chance to fly.
So, Dennis wishes he could leave his bowl and fly. Fly?
But, dude, he's like a fish.
Exactly like a fish.
And fish can't fly.
Not one single flap.
Not a wing to stand on.
This is terrible. How are we going to help him? Well, there must be some way we can help.
Stanley, Lionel and I are going to the library. Do you want to come with us?
Sure, Mom. Can Dennis come with us? I think he really needs to get out.
I think Dennis will be okay in his bowl here at home, sweetie. After all, he is a goldfish.
Just a goldfish, you mean?
Okay, Mom. Lionel, I'm worried about Dennis. He just wasn't himself today.
You mean he just sort of floated there in his bowl? Like a goldfish?
I'm serious, Lionel. I'm really worried about him.
So, why don't you bring him home a book? Maybe that would cheer him up.
Hey, good idea. I think I have a book on fish right here. Yeah, here it is. Hey, what's this? Lionel, can a fish really fly like in this picture?
Sure thing, little bro. It says right here it's called the flying fish.
The flying fish? Cool. Thanks, Lionel. I can't wait to tell Dennis.
Sure.
Harry, Elsie, wait until you hear what I found out about fish. What?
What did you find out?
There's a fish that can fly. It's called the flying fish. Really?
You mean fish can fly?
Yeah, it's the answer to Dennis's problem.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome, dude. Except Dennis isn't a flying fish, he's a goldfish. How's he going to learn how to fly?
Maybe we can help him.
Prepare catapult.
Preparing catapult.
5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, how is he supposed to land?
Land? I haven't figured that part out yet. I only figured out how to get him to fly.
Maybe that's not the best idea. Let's go see what else we can do to help Dennis. Hi, Dennis. How's my favorite fish?
Great, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Being a fish, I mean.
What's not to enjoy? Fish are cool. They can, swim.
Yes, we can swim. Plus, we're quite good at swimming. And then, of course, there's always swimming. That usually comes in pretty handy when you're a fish.
Then how about flying?
Did you say flying? Super flying, Dennis, away! Oh, what's the use? I can jump, but I can't fly. I'd love to be able to fly as free as a bird. But let's face it, fish cannot fly.
But Stanley says there are some fish that can.
There are?
It's true, Dennis. I saw it at the library today.
And if it was in the library, it must be in the Great Big Book of Everything.
It's the Great Big Book of Everything with everything inside. See the world around us. This book's the perfect guide.
Thank you for your concern, but if you'd like to cheer me up, you should stop singing that song.
Right, little dude. Hold on, Elsie. The way to cheer Dennis up is to let him sing the rest of the song.
No, that's not what I...
Come on, Dennis. Hit it.
Oh, all right then. If I must.
This fish for Dennis will not miss. We learn to soar like a flying fish.
Oh, yes, right. Thank you.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Oh, my goodness. It does appear to be possible. Look at those fish. Which of these fish do you think might be the flying fish? This one? This one? Or this one? It's this one. The flying fish's body is shaped to help it fly. Oh, I can't wait a second longer. I simply must learn how they fly.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Wow, look at them all.
We have definitely come to the right school of fish.
Sort of like a flight school, huh, Dennis?
Right, Stanley. And I'm ready for my first lesson.
Here, let's get a closer look. Wow, their fins are sort of shaped like the wings of an airplane.
Yes, and I'll bet it's those wing-like fins that help them fly. Let's go and see. My goodness, Stanley, they're not really flying. They're gliding.
Gliding?
Yes, Stanley, flying and gliding are very similar. The main difference is that when something is flying, it creates a push to keep itself in the air, like a bird flapping its wings. However, when something is gliding, it relies on air currents to stay in flight, like a kite.
Or like a paper airplane.
Exactly, Stanley. Things that glide can only stay in flight for a little while. That's why flying fish don't take off to the sky.
Yeah, but they still flew for a long distance.
Yes, they did. And that's good enough for me. I've got to give this a try.
Dennis, wait! It's dangerous. I think the reason these fish fly is to escape predators. Dennis, look out!
Whoa!
Fly, Dennis! Fly!
Oh. Well, I think that's enough gliding for one day, eh? Stanley, let's get out of here.
Go fish.
Coming through. Whoa! Oh, that was close.
But you did it, Dennis. You were flying with all the other flying fish.
Yes, but I shudder to think what might have happened if that tuna had got a grip on me. I thought that being a flying fish would be a lot more fun.
I know just what you mean. I wouldn't want this to get around, but I used to imagine I was a cat.
A cat?
Sure, I'd play with the ball of yarn, make believe I was chasing a few mice. You know, the whole kitty cat thing.
How come you've never said anything to me about this?
Because one day I smelled that yucky cat food you get, and I knew how lucky I was to be a dog.
You're right, Harry. I was so busy wanting to be something else, I never thought about how lucky I was to be a goldfish.
Yeah, but making believe you can be something is a lot of fun. I like to make believe that I'm a beautiful princess, and that all of you are my personal servants, and sorry.
Yes, and I'll make believe I'm a dashing pilot, flying loop-de-loops through the wild blue yonder.
Cool! I'll be the control tower. Captain Dennis, you are cleared for takeoff.
And I'll be your co-pilot. And I'll be the beautiful princess, who just happens to work as a flight attendant.
Then what are we waiting for? Co-pilot Stanley, we've been cleared for takeoff. Let's get flying.
Well, Dennis, did you learn everything you wanted to know about the flying fish today?
I certainly did. I learned that flying fish have wing-like fins that allow them to glide through the air.
And that gliding is a great way to escape hungry predators.
Right. But from now on, the only flying I want to do is safe at home in my bowl. Compliments of my new co-pilot. It's amazing what you can do with a little imagination, isn't it, Stanley?
It sure is, my flying fish friend.
Roger that, co-pilot Stanley.
Good night, kitten boy Harry.
Meow. Good night, Your Royal Highness Elsie.
Good night.
Guess what's coming to dinner?
Hi, Stanley. Oh, hi, Jane. This is for you. Really? It's an invitation for you and Dennis to come have dinner at my house. Wow. Are there going to be panda bears there, too? No, not real pandas. But I have lots of pictures of panda bears. And I have a whole lot of panda bear toys and some panda bear games and even a few pairs of panda bear pajamas. I guess you could say I really like panda bears. Cool. I love panda bears, too. Hey, I bet there are lots of great panda bear facts in my great big book of everything. In your what? In my great big book of everything. It's a giant book full of animal facts. Wow, can you bring it when you come over? Sure, but first I'll have to ask my parents if it's all right to have dinner at your house. I hope they say it's okay, especially since we'll be having my favorite food for dinner. Do you like vegetable chow mein? Sounds good. What is it? It's great. It's got fresh noodles and celery and bamboo shoots. Bamboo? Who eats bamboo? Isn't that a kind of tree? I don't want to eat trees. Mom, are you sure it's okay for me to go over to Jane's for dinner?
Stanley, I already said yes. You don't need to keep asking me.
Well, yeah. But are you really, really, really sure? Because it's not too late. I could still stay here and have whatever you're making for dinner.
Okay, Stanley, what's wrong? Don't you want to go to Jane's for dinner?
Well, yeah. But they're having something called chow mein for dinner. And chow mein has bamboo shoots in it. I've never eaten bamboo. And I don't like trying things I've never eaten before.
Well, maybe you should give it a try. You never know. You might like it. After all, I heard that Jane's dad is a pretty good cook.
But I think it's kind of weird.
Well, Stanley, it's all right if you don't like it, but you'll never know for sure until you give it a try. Oh, that's your dad. Sounds like he's ready to drive you to Jane's house. Are you ready to go?
Okay. Bamboo shoots, here I come. Dennis, I don't know about this.
Don't worry, Stanley. It's not time to eat yet.
Oh, boy, you're here. Hi, Jane. Hi, Stanley. Hi, Dennis. You're looking very handsome tonight, Dennis.
Who, me? Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say.
Come in and take your shoes off. Stanley. This is my mom and dad.
Hi, Stanley.
Hello, Stanley. Glad you could join us for dinner.
Hi. Thank you for inviting me.
Who's your little fishy friend?
This is Dennis. He's my goldfish. What's that?
Oh, this? It's bamboo, Stanley. I'm preparing it to put in the chow mein tonight.
Oh, great.
You know, we have some bamboo growing out back. Jane, why don't you take Stanley and show him the garden?
Okay, Daddy.
Well, hello there. That's a very lovely home you have.
There it is, Stanley. Isn't the bamboo beautiful? That's bamboo. But it looks so different from what your dad showed us. This is what the plant looks like when it's grown. The part of the plant we eat is the shoot. And that's the bud that becomes the stalk. You know, Stanley, panda bears eat bamboo. They do? They love it. Really? Maybe we should check that out. Would you like to visit the panda bear in the great big book of everything? Visit a panda bear? Wow, that would be so cool. Will Dennis come too? He always does.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's a little beat up, but I find it to be a most comfortable chair.
Dennis?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, Stanley?
Jane and I are going to look up panda bears in the great big book of...
Wait, not so loud. We don't want Harry and Elsie to... Oh, well, actually, I guess it's safe. We're well out of range. Okay, then. Open the great big book and...
The great big book of everything?
What the... You weren't invited!
It's the great big book of everything with everything inside. See the world around us. This book's the perfect guide.
Stop it! Stop singing and go home this instant.
China is the country where we'll learn about the panda bear.
Right, thank you. Goodbye now.
Do they always do that?
Unfortunately, yes.
What letter does panda bear start with? Panda begins with the letter P. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P for panda. Ready, Jane? Here we go. Where are we? This is so great.
Well, you get used to it.
I mean the wall. This is the Great Wall of China. Wow. Really? This is a wall? It's huge.
It should be. It's the largest human-made structure in the world.
Can we see the panda bears from here? We can with my stanoscope. See any pandas? No. Wait. There's one. Let's go. Wow, look at him. He's so cute and cuddly looking. Hey, is that more bamboo? It sure is. I've never seen so much bamboo before. What is he doing?
Well, Stanley, he's eating.
You mean he really does eat bamboo?
Yes, and he eats plenty of it. One panda bear can eat nearly 27 pounds of bamboo in a single day. That will be like you eating more than 100 hamburgers.
Cool. If you like hamburgers, that is.
You can see that the panda bear has an unusual thumb, which it uses to hold the bamboo and pull leaves from it. Can you find the leaf that matches the ones on the bamboo? Is it this, or this? That's right. This leaf matches the leaves on the bamboo. Good job.
That panda bear sure does seem to enjoy eating bamboo. But I don't get it. Why would people want to eat panda food? For the same reason the pandas like it. It's delicious. But it's a tree.
Actually, Stanley, it's not a tree. It's a type of grass.
It's also the fastest growing plant on the planet. It can grow up to 4 feet in one day.
That's taller than you are, Stanley.
And bamboo is used for other things, too.
That's right, Jane. Bamboo has been used as everything from ancient medicine to furniture.
That's right. The chairs in our garden are made of bamboo. Wow. I had no idea that something you eat could be used for so many other things.
Speaking of eating, we should be getting back. It's probably just about time for dinner.
Jane, Stanley, dinner will be ready soon.
Okay, Mom. Oh, no. The panda followed us out of the book? Well, it can't live with me. I love pandas, but my room isn't big enough for a real one. What are we going to do? Come on, Panda Bear. Time to get back into the book.
It's not working.
He'll ruin the garden. Wait, I have an idea. Here, Panda Bear. Here, Panda Bear. Bamboo. Come and get it.
Bravo! Good job, Stanley.
That was a great idea. You saved the garden. I can't believe the way that Panda went after the bamboo. He must really like that stuff.
Pandas do, Stanley.
If the Panda Bear likes bamboo that much, then maybe...
Maybe you should try it?
Okay. I'll go get some from the kitchen.
Don't look so worried, Stanley. You may actually like it.
Here it is, Stanley. Try some. Hey, it really is good.
If you like that, Stanley, there's plenty more inside.
Oh, boy! Wow, there sure are a lot of different foods here.
Most of what we're eating tonight are traditional Chinese dishes.
You mean like the bamboo in the garden?
Bamboo is a popular ingredient in many Chinese dishes. Of course, we get our bamboo shoots from a can.
But it's a popular ingredient for panda bears, too. Right, Dad?
That's true. In fact, it's one of the only ingredients. The giant panda eats mostly bamboo shoots, and if there were no bamboo available, the pandas could starve.
You wouldn't eat only one type of food, would you? Eating many different kinds of food is not only better for you, but much more fun and exciting.
Here you go, everybody.
Oh, boy, fortune cookies. Hey, I've seen these before. Yeah, they're not really traditional, but they're still fun.
So, dude, did you have a good time at Jane's house?
I sure did. It was great. And you learned lots about the giant panda bear? Yep. I learned that pandas eat almost 27 pounds of bamboo a day.
And that they eat mostly bamboo and would rather starve than eat something else.
But not me. Because from now on, I'll never be afraid to try new food again.
Bravo! Because if you did, you'd miss out on things like, ta-da, fortune cookies. Mine says, you are a source of wisdom and strength to those around you.
Are you sure you didn't get my fortune by mistake?
What did yours say, Stanley?
Mine said, you will try new things.
Up next, visit that magical world where everything's round and robotic. It's Roly-Poly-Oly, right here inside Playhouse Disney.